Well, we're taking you fishing today, but we didn't bring a rod, we brought bows. Yeah, I'm Adam Eagle, and thanks for tuning in. Yeah, bow fishing, it's something I've done a few times. It's actually really, really fun. And as you can see with some of the boats here, you can really get into the sport of bow fishing. Now in Utah, you can only shoot carp, but here at Utah Lake, it actually is very beneficial to the ecosystem. We're gonna introduce you to the Utah Bowfishing Association, tell you about some of the upcoming things they have, and hopefully find some carp.
Go out and now towards Hobble.
Man, we couldn't have picked a better day.
No, yeah, especially with the spring we've had. You know, we've had a lot of water and it's visible here. I mean, the lake is higher than it's ever been. So, but as far as picking a day, this is as good as it gets. So Utah Bowfishing Association's been dormant for about 6-7 years. We took it over. We started actually last year, but we didn't want to rush a tournament and put it together, hodgepodge it, and not make it something great. We got all that put together now, and so, you know, our goal is obviously carp removal and conservation, but most of all is to have fun, make it a fun sport. We have tournaments with cash prizes. We've got raffles with donations from our sponsors, and that could be, you know, Mud Buddy parts to Camp Chef parts to backpacks and all sorts of cool things. I tell my friends and my family that it's a lot of fun and you got to give it a try. It may look a little redneck and stuff, but
it is,
you know,
but it's fun.
It is, and I tell you, rednecks have fun, and so if they love doing it, I want to be a part of it. It's a blast.
Cool, let's go find some fish.
Yeah, let's get on them. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of fish in here. Hey, you got one.
You got one, sweet.
Invasive carp have been on the decline for over a decade at Utah Lake, thanks to a large-scale commercial effort to remove and manage the fish. Less carp means more resources like habitat and food for other species like sport fish and the native June sucker. Anglers are already starting to see improved fishing and larger fish, and state agencies are seeing improved water clarity.
Nice female, huh?
Bow fishing is a small but important part of the management, especially since some of the best times to target them is during the carp spawn.
Oh, I thought I hit him.
The carp are stirring up the shallows, getting ready to spawn. And the cloudy water is making it tough to see them, so we're blind shooting.
We got him.
Hoping to hit the carp as they move through the water.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, finally.
Nice shot.
Even a blind squirrel gets a nut. Look at that big old ugly face.
Nice shot, Adam.
The nuisance of Utah Lake right there.
So all you got to do in the state of Utah, that's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big fish.
So you hear I just vented him?
Yep.
So he'll die now and he'll sink and become fish food.
Perfect.
The biggest impact they have on the lake, right, is here at the bottom, vegetation can't grow, you know, and so as most of us are all waterfowl hunters that have a nice duck boat that picked up bow fishing. As far as birds are concerned, you know, duckweed is a huge part of duck food source, yeah. There we go. There we go. So less carp is more ducks, you know, and as far as my calculations go. Cleaner lake, less algae, you know, it's everything. Nice, unfortunately healthy carp that's gonna be sent back in. But we'll make sure this one becomes food for the good fish.
Ah, they're all over, I just can't. Got him.
Got him.
Nice. Yeah.
He's a runner.
Okay, so we do get to use a reel.
Yeah, oh yeah. When you hit a good one like that.
Big old carp.
Nice shot, Adam.
Yeah. Legally, the only thing we can shoot in Utah is carp.
Just carp.
See that change?
Non-game species. Yeah, I mean, there's different areas. Like Utah Lake, for example, has a kill order on your northern pike. Yeah. They were illegally introduced into the lake.
Another one.
You know, and there's other things like catfish and things that we would like to see.
Can't shoot those in other states.
You can, yeah. You know, in Utah, bow fishing, you know, 10 years ago wasn't even in the reg.
Ripping them over there.
Our main fish is the carp. Try to clean up the lakes and, you know, make them, you know, what they're supposed to be and get some of these invasives out.
Northern pike management has been something that we're really turning our focus on so that we can try to prevent them from becoming kind of like what carp has done, kind of exploding. We want to be able to keep them at a lower level or potentially eradicate them just so that they're not preying on June sucker or any of our other sport fish, just to be able to keep them at bay before they get out of hand.
Okay, you see the one on the surface right there?
See one right there, see it?
Can I try it?
Good shot.
He's not hit hard.
And these guys, what they do is actually beneficial to the lake, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Being able to take out carp not only through state-funded programs, but also through nonprofits and community recreation is such a nice way to get people involved as well as do ecological management. And they're on a rebound right now with the high water that we have, but we're really looking to get that percentage down to that managing level. You know, we're not gonna be able to eradicate these carp completely, but once we get them to that lower population level, it makes everything so much easier and we start to see more of those ecological benefits.
There you go. That's a big one. I don't think I got it. No, I didn't.
You guys have a festival, Addie, coming up, it sounds like in a couple months?
Yeah, so we host our Utah Lake Festival every year on June 8th. That's a Saturday this year, and that's usually in partner with the June Sucker program and a ton of other of our partners, so that we can get people down to the lake so that they can learn, but also just have fun with their families and know that this is a great place to recreate and enjoying this treasure that we have in Utah County that not many people appreciate.
There you go.
Because of the spawn, a lot of the carp have moved shallow. A flat bottom boat does help, but is not a necessity. You can wade and shoot fish just as easily, and while these guys have some fancy bows and reels, you can find a good deal and keep it economical.
Nice shot.
When they're actually spawning here in a few weeks, we actually my favorite thing to do is I don't wear Crocs or sandals, but shoes that you can get wet. And I like to walk around through less than knee-deep water, and those fish, they'll swim right up to you. They'll hit you in the legs. It's kind of fun. Huh? It's kind of fun. So this was my my first bow. It's just got just a bottle reel, and it's pretty simple, and just an old recurve that
Probably 100, 150 bucks now.
I might have even been less than that.
Yeah.
And I've seen them at like the DI before. I've seen them on KSL for 50 bucks. You don't need much.
That was close.
Oh, nice shot. Texas hard shot.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah. Texas hard shot.
Welcome back to Utah Lake with the Utah Bowfishing Association.
There's one right here. There you go. Ooh, domed him.
Now we're cooking with some oil. You can see him. It is a lot more fun when you can see him.
Yeah, I figured this afternoon it would get better.
Casey, you guys have a tournament coming up in just a couple weeks.
We do, yeah. We've got in April 27th and 28th. We're gonna hold a tournament right here in Utah Lake out of Lincoln Beach, and we'll have a raffle on Saturday night with food trucks and everything, and the participants can shoot Saturday during the daytime from like 8 to 4, and then Sunday from like 9 to 2. There you go, nice shot. It's 2 anglers per boat.
Okay.
It's $100 for the registration. All of that money goes back into the winnings. So right now we are at about 40 teams. And so all that $4,000 we have, we're paying top 10%. So if we end up with 60 teams, we'll pay top 6 places. So we spread the cash out a little bit.
You'll have everybody bring back their catch, but you're not gonna, like today, we're just sticking these fish, popping them, putting them back down. You're gonna collect them all in the DNR?
Yep, we'll collect them all so that we can keep good track of how many fish we're taking over the weekend. And then the DNR will dispose of it for us, and the Utah Lake Authority, it's
called a mirrored carp.
Yeah, that's quite a task when you're talking over 100,000 pounds of fish, hopefully. There you go. Nice shot.
I think I hit him right now.
That was a 1/4 yet.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows bow fishing knows that these shallow flats with these cattails and grass that have grown in, it's just going to become, a mess of fish. And so, we're hoping to get as many out as we can to help the lake. And we've got DNR and Utah Lake Authority backing us up with the disposal. And so, we'll take every one we can get, count it up, and be proud of helping the lake while we're having a good time. That's a fish. No, you nailed him. The most important thing you can do when you're out bow fishing, polarized sunglasses.
Oh yeah, right?
I hit that one that time. I hit a runner. Now it's getting fun.
So the tournament's not far away. Where can people find out information?
Yeah, it's April 27th and 28th. You can go on our Facebook page at Utah Bowfishing Association, or go on our website, utahbowfishingassociation.com. It'll have the registration link there as well as the flyer with all the information.
Hey, bowfishing's for everybody, right? Good family activity. Yeah.
100%. Bring out kids, wife, anybody.
Yeah. There's a lot of duck hunters out there that have a mud motor and a mud boat. All they need is some simple gear and come out and then they can shoot your tournament.
Yeah, get with Josh at the RPM and he'll hook you up. I mean, an entry boat, 150, 200 bucks to get you going. If you've already got the boat and you're just getting out of duck season, wondering what the heck you're gonna do with that thing, and your wife's wondering what you're gonna do with that thing till season, bring it out.
You use yours 11 months out of the year?
I use 11 months out of the year.
Yeah.
This, strawberry, trolling, whatever we need to do.
Tournament is
April 27th to 28th.
and information on Facebook.
On Facebook, or go to the website, utahbowfishingassociation.com.
Get out here and shoot some fish, make some memories with your family. And Utah Lake is so close to home. It's actually a beautiful place if you just give it a chance. Hey, I'm Adam Eagle, KSL Outdoors. We'll see you next weekend. Good night.